All right, man. I got to talk about this one too. I don't get like you have Anna Kasparian. I've respected her. Extremely intelligent, very connected, very in the know, very opinionated. But I don't know where she stands. I don't give a flying shit where she stands. I just would expect more than some Elon and Musk fucking idiocracy comment. Just like a seal clapper. Like I don't even know who this shoe on hand chick is. People send me stuff every now. Like I don't like how is this? How is she? Oh, I'm gonna fucking probably upset some fanboys people in our fanboy society. But how is she providing anything profound right here? Let's just play it. Let me just play it. Let me get the full context, the full tone of voice, everything. There's just the pick me attitude, I'm sure. You know, she's probably popular. Some people, who knows why? Kids, I have no fucking clue.
Personally, until there's a Democratic Party that isn't prisoner to identity politics
Oh, prisoner isn't prisoner to identity politics. Okay,
or isn't completely cucked by race grievance,
just cocked by race grievances.
I'm not a Democrat.
Don't give a flying fuck, lady. I don't give a flying fuck. I could even argue that I'm probably not even a Democrat based on what the party leadership does these days. Let's just hear the rest. I don't think I have really anything to
And until
disagree
there's a
with.
Republican Party that actually cares about workers and isn't completely cucked to a certain foreign country, I'm not a Republican.
Okay, I'll agree there, but I just feel like people, content creators like this, are trying to play the both sides so that they always have something to criticize for content. I mean, heck, I'm probably doing it now. How about this? If you guys just stopped, I would love it. Because I feel like I have to basically record myself to get my voice out there to the random few or any to try and help make a change. But I'm going to actually provide shit that I think is informative, maybe even eye opening. All right. I don't know what is based about this, Anna. One, like I could give me examples of what you find to be uh prisoner to identity politics. I hear this a lot from the right. It's their main platform. If they weren't so like just identity politics driven, we wouldn't have gotten Trump. It's just all about race, race, race. Okay, dude, there is legitimate race issues and concerns and topics to discuss. I will even say there's probably some dumb topics that get people pull out the race card for that diminish said serious issues and concerns and discussions that need to be had and decisions that need to be made. But you're labeling an entire party. And in this case, it's just right versus left. Again, the cult mentality. So if someone wants to bring up an issue of an actual justifiable race grievance, you're going to diminish that because we've heard it 1,000 times. It just does. It loses its meaning. But let's talk about it. Let me talk about it here. Okay, so you're implying that the Democratic Party, so elected officials and people campaigning to be elected officials, are prisoner to identity politics. I asked, no one could answer. What is it? What are they campaigning on? What are they running on? What policies? How are they legislating that people find to be that no, you're just being a prisoner to identity politics? That's just so ridiculous. Just like, is there a bill? Is there some law that people are trying to pass that's getting you hurt right now? Where's the race grievance? No, I'm sorry. Where's the race grievance that you're cucked to? That the Democratic Party is cucked to? That you think, shoe on head, and Anna, what do you think? People are being cucked to race grievances. Because I would really like to know. Give me the example. You are not going to do it because anything that is actually being talked about, this is my guess, that would actually any examples you could actually provide are probably legitimate issues and concerns, but you're not going to go there because you're going to realize how stupid you sound by just claiming that if you talk about this legitimate concern and issue within our society, that you're just cucked to race grievances. So you're going to diminish that quote unquote grievance. I want to make this quick, man, but this is beyond ridiculous to me, and it has been for a while. I've spoken to many people, and they tell me how the Democratic Party has this platform of identity politics, or they make the trans right, the front line and center, quote unquote, or everything's a race issue. And this is why people moved away from that party. So I struggle. I ask the questions. I want answers. I want to learn. I like to learn it. It's just I've been doing it for decades. I've been talking to MAGA adjacent folk for decades. Before there ever was a Trump that rolled his fat fuck ugly ass down a fucking golden escalator. The mindset was always there. Please explain to me why you think how you think. Why are the Democrats evil? Devil incarnate. Let's talk about, like, give me something profound and sound that I could contemplate over. Best arguments I used to, well, because it's Hillary. Oh, because Bill Clinton got a blowjob. He lied about it. Okay, I agree there. You know, yeah, lying is bad. I mean, what the fuck you want me to tell you, dude? Fucking morons. So, you know, I'm gonna vote for Trump because it's not Hillary. Okay, so why? Why do you like him? Because he's not. Oh, because it's not Hillary. Like, dude, you sound like a fucking idiot. Then you have, social media influencers that have fed them more content that they could use to respond with because they can't think for themselves. They literally cannot. Please prove me wrong. Please give me a fucking sound argument, something we can actually talk about. Maybe we'll get somewhere. If you bounce shit off me that I can't poke holes through left and right, maybe we can actually come to some kind of semi agreement at some point in our lifetimes. But if you're just going to say, I'm not going to vote for the Democratic Party because I feel they cuck to race grievances and are prisoner to identity politics, yet you cannot give me an example. I've even done the homework here. Top 5 things that these Democratic politicians run on. AOC. The Green New Deal, Medicare for All, worker and labor rights, immigration reform, affordable housing, and public safety. Just top 5. I mean, do I need to do 10? Where and then if you think that there's some covert actions by someone like AOC, for example, that this is her main platform that you think she's running on, that she's doing, and I've heard someone say this, quotes, covertly, then my question is, okay, so what's bad about it? One, they can never answer that, of course. If we're gonna just play the game, play pretend here that this is front and center and someone like her platform, what is it that you think would be bad and harm our society? But they can't even just prove it. But even if you were to, what would be bad about it? Shit, I can't even play pretend with the fucking idiots of the world. It's like if you have the only way to play pretend with them is you have to basically live in their circle, in their bubble, consume all of their news and their own personal grievances to play this pretend game of this is the Democratic Party now. These are the progressives. Yet the examples are so few and far between. I guess that's defining front and center for them. That's a prisoner to identity politics now for the entire fucking Democratic Party, which then implies anyone left of center, anyone who's not voting for the fucking cultists on the right, you are prisoner to identity politics. You know, if you talk to some of us, leftists, I would say, and are willing to listen, and if you happen to talk to a leftist that is willing to take the time and not just shut you out because they think you're just, that you are actually going to listen. Because I'll admit it myself, I do not like wasting my time to someone who is not going to hear what I'm saying. I could literally tell them the sky is blue. Look outside. Let's walk together. Let me hold your hand and show you the sky is blue. See, look there. It's fucking blue, right? And if they cannot agree to that, why am I wasting my time other than to just try and dunk on you? Like I just don't understand. Like what point do I unless I could see, look, buddy, the fucking sky is blue. I mean, how do you want me to talk to you? I don't under. Well, I help me help you. How would you like me to show you? I can't go through every minute and second of every interview every politician on the left has done, and then I might need your help a little bit. So if you want to give me one example, I will. This is where I need to make the decision. Do I want to waste my time and hearing the context of the clip or read the article, but then even still, it is not front and center, and they are not prisoner to it. All right, let's move on. Bernie Sanders. Goal: universal health care, tuition free college and student debt cancellation, the Green New Deal, economic inequality and wealth taxes, raising the minimum wage. All of these things help our society, help the working class of America. Is America first? Is it not America first? What is America first, asshole? Maybe explain that to me. I once asked someone why they're so against progressive policies. Oh, because it's communism, it's socialism. Okay, so then what do you think it would harm us? Is this not then what is America first? They would not tell me one America first policy that they believe in because they realized that it's the same thing that they would label as socialism or communism. I'm not even, you know what? I'm even upset at the Democratic Socialists of America for labeling themselves Democratic Socialists because of that buzzword, the S word. Is it socialism? Shit, I think I need to do more fucking homework here. I told myself I wouldn't do this live, but factories, land, and resources are owned and collectively by the public, workers, or the state rather than private individuals. I mean, are Democratic Socialists the ones who are actually running for office? Are they campaigning on this? And you know what? And you know what? I'm gonna tell you honestly. I could probably even if I want to do my research, do my homework. I could probably even make arguments how maybe we need a little bit of that right now. Like in the Avengers, like you need a little bit of that right now to offset everything that has been done and taken away from the working class of citizens for decades. There's studies about it. Look it up. Rand study. They've taken the upper, I don't know, half percent have taken trillions from American citizens in the working class for decades. Jesus. I'm not going to go on a rant. I'm not going to get too far into it. All right. Equality systems aim to reduce wealth gaps. Well, okay, I guess you could say that that's part of their platform. Production for use. Economic activity focuses on meeting human needs like healthcare. Okay, I guess you could say that. I mean, but it still kind of bugs me though. I mean, how about just, why can't we just label it helping our citizens, our society as a whole, providing more to our country and those that live it and support it and work for it and help build it? I mean, anyone that has more money spends more money, helps the economy, puts back into it. God damn it, I'm gonna do it again. Preamble to the fucking Constitution, assholes. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. And no, you fucking idiots out there, like, well, he's a fucking welfare queen. God damn it, bro. Just shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. If you cannot read and understand this, what the fuck are we doing? How am I? Why would I be talking to someone who cannot understand this? Do I have it zoomed in enough? Okay, it'll do. All right, Bernie Sanders. Is anything on here cucking to race grievances or prisoner to identity politics? Is he doing anything, trying to pass any bills, legislating towards that? I'm even going to look up someone who I think should be voted out of office primary to fucking as soon as we possibly can. Hakeem fucking Jeffries. Lowering the cost of living and economic affordability, protecting and strengthening social safety nets, criminal justice, police reform, affordable housing, public infrastructure. Look, dude, we don't even know what the fuck he runs because I don't know what the fuck he talks about whenever we see him. But I can almost guarantee you it's nothing that is cucking to race grievances or a prisoner to identity politics. Let's go on. Chuck fucking Schumer, another guy. Same category. Lowering healthcare energy costs, gun violence prevention, protecting voting rights, strengthening social safety nets, domestic manufacturing infrastructure. You know what? I'm going to do something live. Didn't do my homework on it. One last one. Abdul Sayed just won the Senate primary in Michigan. He's campaigning and advocating for Medicare for all, getting money out of politics. Do we not agree there? Who disagrees? Economic equity and labor rights, affordable housing, restrained foreign policy, shifting taxpayer funds away from unconditional foreign military aid, including calling for an end to military aid to Israel, and refocusing those resources in domestic needs like healthcare, education, and crumbling infrastructure. Why would? Oh God, I just, I swear to God, dude, I say these things and people do not fucking hear it. But if you think that this Google search, because you think Google is biased or whatever the fuck, or you don't think that they're campaign, what? Tell me, give examples. But if something is so goddamn fucking based, in your opinion, Anna and Miss Shoe on Head, Mrs. Head, explain it, man. I'm so tired of little one fucking liner content creators saying something and getting so much goddamn attention. Not because I'm jealous. I couldn't give a flying shit. You want to fucking buy your weird fucking outfits, do your fucking makeup, have your American flag in the fucking background, and have fanboys just cuck for you. I don't give a flying shit. I just expect more from my fellow citizens. And you, Anna, I definitely there's a lot of you're looking Elon-ish right now with your little fucking one-word retweet, fucking idiots. Jesus Christ, I can't. All right, what was I gonna do that I said I wasn't gonna do? All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Who should I pick on? Who should I pick on? Okay, Ted Cruz. He's advocating for border security and immigration, finishing the border wall. I mean, that could be kind of like identity politics, no? You're choosing to well, oh no, let me not gaslight this. If border security is so important to you, Ted, why are you not trying to pass a bill for immigration reform? It just seems to me. Okay, let me read it all. Opposes amnesty pathways for undocumented immigrants. Okay, so you oppose a pathway for undocumented immigrants, but you're favoring enforcing existing immigration laws, and you want to finish the border wall and increase law enforcement personnel at the border. Okay. So what I'm hearing is that you have no interest in creating any pathways for immigrants, but you want to use that as a tool to run on. So let's say you get your border wall, you increase law enforcement, but so that is how you stop it apparently in your eyes is border wall and law enforcement. So what happens when people just stop coming here altogether, which by some reports would have you believe has already happened. So what next, Ted? School choice. Calling it a vital civil rights issue that allows public funds to follow students. I don't. Is this helping the working class? Vouchers and charter schools. Calling a vital civil rights issue that allows public funds to follow students to private. So he wants public funds to go towards private schools. Is it if I am I understanding this right, Ted? Hmm. Who accepts people at private schools? Because right now it's just paid for, but you want that paid for now, while also getting to choose who gets accepted there. Interesting. You want more tax cuts. Well, yeah, while the debt increases. Interesting. More deregulation, which, is leading to more salmonella. Just everything that's going on with the food issues these days and our environment. So this is catering to corporatist nature, the corporatist class. Repeal Obamacare. So, okay, your constituents will not have affordable care. It's the opposite of Medicare for all. And gun rights, which we have already. So, oh my God. Jesus fucking Christ. I went over truck. Okay, I just, dude, please. God damn it. This is the world we live in right now. There's a reason why people, and I try to stay away from social media, just stupid shit like this, but I think we need to flood the voting booths. If you want to sit here and say that uh, by all means, I'm going to agree with you. By all fucking means, do not, and I'm not being sarcastic here. Do not vote for someone who is running on identity politics or race grievances. I 1,000% will concede to that. And I agree with you. Because anyone running on that has nothing else to run on and has no policies, no ideas, will not probably, once in office, will probably never want to do anything that will help society. And even if, and I'll even say this, even if the issues with race or identity politics that they want to, in your eyes, make just fucking center stage on their platform, I'll even say, even if all of them are justifiable, that I would argue are justifiable civil rights, I don't agree that should be all that they're running on. No, I don't. And I don't care if people are offended by that. Because I think there's so much more that a politician needs to be doing to help our society right now. If you have, let's just say, John Doe running in what state? I'm picking all these states: Alabama, Texas, California, Arizona, Michigan, Ohio. Okay? John fucking Doe in fucking Ohio. And his campaign is blah blah blah, identity politics, blah blah blah, racial issues. No, we can do better. Even if all those are blah blah blahs are justifiable and completely something I would completely 1,000% agree with, and they have nothing else to contribute or offer to help, no, we can do better. I want the person who's going to fight for us as a whole, for our society. In case you haven't noticed, most of us are the working class. You definitely advocate for civil rights, justifiable racial concerns and issues that need to be advocated for and discussed, and maybe even legislated on. Whatever identity politics you find, like I don't know what would be, you find issue with that is a justifiable issue. To me, your identity politics complaints are just other fucking content creators making a big fucking deal, but they have a shit ton of fucking followers and subscribers and viewers that then go fucking oh, that's so fucking based. Do you realize how many times people have fucking talked about Hollywood and in politics and a fucking TV show had a fucking woke agenda and that's how they're voting right now? Holy shit. I can't take the stupidity that my brain has to try and understand and contemplate and like think like them to fully grasp it. They don't like a show or movie because there's something quote unquote woke in it, and they leap to that's identity politics. The closest someone was able to explain it to me was, well, the people making that show would vote Democrat, right? So that's their identity politics. How are more people not being called out for the stupidity on a daily basis by masses of those who can actually understand? It's a fucking TV show, dumb fuck. It's a goddamn movie, you idiot. It doesn't matter how the people who made that or acted in it or wrote the fucking TV show or movie are voting. Just show me what makes you so upset and scares you so much about that TV show. I've criticized TV shows because they sucked. And yeah, they did happen to have some fucking forced, like, woke agenda on it, which just made it more annoying. I agree with you there. I don't understand the leap though to identity politics and why you're not going to vote for a candidate that's willing to fight for things like, let me find it. Oh god damn it. Medicare for all has nothing to do with that goddamn TV show you don't like so much. Getting money out of politics. Holy fuck. Hollywood really fucking brainwashed us, didn't they? Economic equity and corporate accountability, which is fighting against billionaire driven inequality, supports union solidarity, and takes on corporations, hedge funds, and speculators, driving up costs like housing, for example. Sensible foreign policy and ending unconditional military aid. Goddamn Hollywood, what the fuck are you doing with that goddamn movie you put out? Affordable housing. I just, you're not gonna vote for that because some TV show got your diapers in a bunch. You fucking crybaby. What the fuck are we doing? All right. I could go on all fucking day and night about with this shit, but I just it's so repetitive. It's so idiotic. I expect so much more from people like Anna. Shoe on head? No, dude. I don't. Her name's Shoe on Head. I don't expect more of this. Like literally, she's coming out with this. She's catering to anyone in her audience or her viewers. That, oh my god, that's so fucking based. I fucking love her. Okay, that's it.